Welcome back, Flare community. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always. And yes, it's time for the weekly news catch-up. You guys know the deal. We're going to go through the significant news that's been happening both on the Songbird network and also the Flare network in the past 7 days. In the house already, we've got TRT, we've got Professor, Steve Lee, Doc Bob D, AA Best, David Dixon, PNE1, Zoba, and Kirsty 2. We're going to jump straight into things as we normally do by checking out the various data providers and seeing who's topping the charts this week. So, in first place, we have Ivy Oracle. In second place, we have Aureus OX. In third place, we have Atlas TSO. Fourth place, we have Lena Instruments. And in fifth place, we have Flare Dienst. All the usual suspects up there, and congratulations to Ivy Oracle. I haven't seen them in the top spot for quite some time. Happy days. Going to move on to xHaven here, the, I guess, most popular NFT platform on both Songbird and Flare. We scroll down to the bottom here for the charts this week. Topping the charts, it is the Focus Pass. In second place, we have Blockbones. Third place, we have the Loyalists collection from FLR Finance, or formerly FLR Finance. Now you know them as Enosis. Fourth place, we have Mutant Flare Ape Serum. And in fifth place, a bit of a surprise here, Bored Apes SGB. Haven't seen them trading in a while. So that's the top five. That's the top five this week. So we'll keep moving. If you didn't already know, yes, this week in the past 7 days, in fact, it was, if I'm not mistaken, 6 days ago, we have the monthly Flare drop. It's now claimable. This is Flare drop number 15 of 36, I believe. So be sure to claim, because if you don't claim within the month, I think it does get burnt. Maybe it's 90 days, but still. You want to make sure that you're claiming as soon as possible so that you can compound them. Something interesting to note here is that the 7 days after the end of the month, so when you can actually claim the Flare drop, the 7-day period after that is actually a period where there's not going to be any snapshots. So this is the time that you want to claim, and you want to make sure that you're either wrapping your FLR or you're staking it, right? Because that's exactly 7 days after the claim. That's when the random snapshots could take place. So make sure that you're prepared. And I believe that period is starting tomorrow. It's big news coming from Flare, talking about the upgrade of the FTSO, the Flare Time Series Oracle, which will give the centralized application, the DApp developers, access to a wider range of up to 1,000 data feeds, with upgrades possible every block, which happens, as I'm sure many of you are aware, every 1 to 2 seconds. FTSO v2 is a stepping stone to realize the vision of Flare as the blockchain for data, and I still feel like this is very much untapped potential. Yes, there are many other alternatives out there. I think Chainlink being the most well-known and the most popular, but in my opinion, they are very much inferior to the Flare Network's Oracle solution. With the implementation of the Flare Time Series Oracle scaling, also known as V2, now underway, it's time for the community to review and vote on the FTSO fast updates. This is also known as FTSO v2. There is a new proposal on Songbird to upgrade the FTSO system, which of course will give the developers access to many price feeds, each up to 1 second. If you do want to look at the proposals, you can go to proposals.flare.network. This is the 7th proposal for the Songbird network. You can actually read all about it in depth, what this actually means, the technical descriptions, the white papers, all of that good stuff. And if you're wondering when the proposal is actually going to take place, well, here we go, just right at the bottom here. So the notice period, that's what's already been announced. And the voting is going to start on the 20th of May, which in my books is 4 days time. So stay tuned for that. yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was very, very high, like 99%. It's only something that's beneficial, but I think these proposals are more of a testing ground to make sure that the governance system is working as expected. Yeah, I can't see any reason whatsoever why this would not pass. So still, it's good to go through the motions if you've never voted on a proposal, just to go through that experience so you're aware of what to do for the next set. Obviously, SIPs are Songbird improvement proposals, and FIPs are the Flare alternative, the Flare improvement proposals. So if you ever see these three letters, FIP or STP, just know that they're, well, I guess it's a Songbird test proposal, Songbird improvement proposal, Flare improvement proposal. So just to let you guys know about that. This is news actually from today. The upgraded state connector is live on Songbird. F-assets, the new attestation types added to enable the smooth integration of F-assets on Songbird, and also EVM data, EVM standing for the Ethereum Virtual Machine, verify transactions across EVM chains, unlocking new possibilities for developers. This is actually quite a significant development for the Songbird network and really makes it more advanced. And as we all know, the Songbird network will always be more advanced because that's where the core functionality is tested before it's rolled out onto the Flare network. The state connector, just as a bit of a recap, the state connector is a protocol that allows data to be, I guess, confirmed and the network participants to reach consensus, or the validators to reach consensus over data that is from external networks. So say a transaction happens on an external network, such as the XRP ledger or the Bitcoin network or whatever it may be, the validators can query that network, and then the state connector, the protocol itself, digests this information and verifies if it's true based on the amount of people that's saying if it's true or not, if it's actually happened. So very exciting stuff, and we're just getting one step closer to F assets coming onto the Songbird network. Here we go, we got another one here, which is API Portal. I'm sure you guys are already aware of this. API Portal has been integrating many different blockchains for data, and BTC, Bitcoin, is on the rise, but it's more than a price. Unlock the power of Bitcoin data with APIs. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin was one of the first available, or it says now available, but I don't know, I think it was available for a long time. Regardless, they're adding all the time. If we go here, just scroll down a little bit, this was from February, it says Bitcoin here, but these are all I guess the icons of the networks that are being supported. And again, this was from February, and they've been adding networks pretty crazy. So this is Cosmos, BNB here. They're pretty much adding all the time. So if you are a developer and you want to get access to data from various networks, Flare API Portal is definitely a good shout. So we've got this news here from Mailstorm, and this is more of just a bit of an article here, and one of the quotes that really stood up to me is, while others face challenges in terms of centralization, and this is pertaining to oracles, latency or scalability, according to Mailstorm, Flare is uniquely positioned to transform the blockchain oracle landscape. Yeah, I completely agree. And if we look at this this article here, I believe Mailstorm is actually ran by none other than Arthur Hayes. He also runs BitMEX, which is a very early futures trading platform. And if we scroll down here, it's quite a thorough article, which is very glad to see. And something interesting is the market caps here. So he talks about the competitors and also the Flare network. And just check out this. This is the FDV, which stands for fully diluted value in terms of market cap, right? Flare, we have 2.9 billion, so just under 3. Pyth is 5 billion, and Link, this is Chainlink, has just shy of 13 billion. So to me, this shows that there is significant room for growth for the Flare network, and I guess more specifically the Flare network native token, FLR. Moving along here, we have this news from Proof of Talk. Hugo is going to be speaking on the 10th and the 11th of June, or he's going to be speaking at least one of the days. I believe this is just the date of the event. So hopefully there's going to be a live stream, or maybe some footage that we can look at later. If there is a live stream, I'll be sure to stream it here as well, and we can all watch together and talk amongst ourselves in the chat. Yes, news from Enosis. So if you didn't know, Enosis are doing Helion airdrops, and they've been doing so for a good maybe 8 months now. Yeah, quite a significant amount of Helion, a good portion of the supply is being airdropped to participants of the Enosis platform. And that mainly, well, I guess the criteria is anyone that's holding xFi on the Songbird network, or anyone that's holding Helion on the Flare network, you can go to this website and claim Helion. It's quite a shame though, because many people either don't know about this or they've left the community, and a good portion of the Helion airdrop has been burnt. I mean, it's good for those who are actively participating, like I hope everyone watching is, but not so good for those who are asleep at the wheel, so to speak. Another 200, just shy of 230,000 Helion has been burnt. I believe if we go to Enosis, it brings the total supply of Helion down by about 3.3%. If we just scroll down a little bit, here we go. The claim period for the 7th monthly airdrop, so 7 months in. It's just ended this year. This is the 8th airdrop that you can claim. It brings the total amount burnt to just over 5 million, which represents 3.33% of the supply. Very interesting stuff. And again, if you are watching and not claiming, be sure to do so, because they expire after 30 days. So you've got 30 days to do it. So yeah, please go ahead and do so. This is the whale prize. So if you didn't know about the, I guess it's an event, the Gateway of Destiny, where people can buy these Quark boxes, and they're going to implement the Clover protocol, and there's going to be a lot of prizes up for grabs. Well, since we've just reached tier 5, I believe it is, this whale prize has been unlocked, and this is the 18k 100 gram solid gold obelisk, and it's inlaid with black diamonds as well. And as you'll see in a second, it's actually going to be here in a second in a nice little Supaku display case. Let's just zoom ahead here real quick. There you go. Very nice indeed. If you are a whale, good luck. It goes to the person who has the biggest amount of, or the most Quark boxes. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be interesting to see who wins it. I know there's a few people in competition with each other, but I guess we'll see. I'm pretty much excluded, but I guess congratulations in advance to those who contributed the most to the event. This is from Bluebird. Bluebird have not been asleep at the wheel. They've been quietly building during the meme coin fad, and will soon present the most secure system for NFT user verifications available on the network. And this is pertaining to the Discord side of things. If you are interested in, or if you're running a Discord server, this is something to look out for. I'm looking forward to integrating this as well. We'll see what happens. I've got my eyes open, ready for an announcement, but also relating to Discord. Yes, Mr. Tipbot has been a huge success in the Block and Bonez Discord. People are throwing and making it rain all the time in that Discord. Very much so, as am I, because we did actually integrate the Block and Bonez token. On the Flare network, you've got Flare, Wrapped Flare, and Bones coin. And on Songbird, you do have a lot more here. not just Songbird and Wrapped Songbird, but Astral Credits, Nishicoin, Songbird Phoenix, Feather, Bluebird X, Sparkcoin, and Experimental USDT or EUSDT. So definitely worth checking out if you do run a Discord. Even if you don't want to get your asset listed, it does come with a fee of $200. You can get in contact with anyone that you may want to get something listed. But even if you don't get it listed, you can just integrate the bot for free. And again, it all supports the participation of the network because this bot is actually on-chain, meaning you are going to need a bit of the native asset. In Songbird's case, it's the SGB token. In Flare's case, it's FLR, to actually send the transactions. And each transaction on the network, it contributes towards a metric that can potentially bring awareness to developers, which means more applications, which means more users, which means more activity, more demand. You know, it's a perpetual cycle. xHaven, formerly Sparkles, made an announcement here. If you haven't read their white paper, definitely worth checking out. Since their token launch is nearing, they're going to be breaking down bits of the white paper and tokenomics on X and over in their Discord in the next couple of days. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on this. I've actually gone through the white paper. It is pretty extensive, but you can find it over on the website, I believe, or over on the Discord. In fact, if we just scroll down to the bottom here, oh, there we go, white paper at the bottom if you did want to give it a read yourself. But they're probably going to be summarizing a lot of it in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I'll keep my eyes peeled for you guys. Some Blockbone news. Imagine being able to create a bespoke, fully customized NFT. Imagine a collection that evolves based on the decisions of the holders themselves. There is no need to imagine because this is Blockbones. You basically get to create an NFT that you love. In this case, we created a black base layer with some meme glasses and of course that beautiful afro and the astronaut suit as well. And this is what the Blockbones collection is all about. It's about customizability and putting the power of choice back into the holder's hands, right? Last week we launched the Trait Crate concept. Yes, this is crates where you basically have a random torso trait within them, and soon in the next, I guess, next month, you're going to be able to open these boxes and see which crates that you have. If you do want to buy them, you can find them over on the Blockbones website. That's blockbones.com/trait crates. They cost 600 FLR and 600 Bones coin. These are selling pretty fast. I believe more than 25% have already sold. But yeah, they're just going to be here until they do sell. And obviously, once the trade crates can be opened, I imagine a big surge in demand for them. But I want to talk a little bit up to you about the actual Bones coins itself, because, you know, I look at this particular post here, and it took quite a while to write, but it does highlight some of the real tangible benefits of the Bones coin. So Bones is actually backed by an ever-growing six-figure treasury, and this is six figures in terms of dollars, so over $100,000 in the treasury. And every Bones holder has a claim to this treasury, and it's only going to grow over the next couple of years until 2026 when the flare drops end. If you own 1% of the Bone supply, you can claim 1% of the Earn wallet. If you own 10% of the Bone supply, you can claim 10%. If you own 25% of the Bone supply, you can claim 25% of the Earn wallet. Of course, it's all proportional, right? So that's something to just note. The Earn wallet will increase, and your share of the Earn wallet will also increase because Bones is actually a deflationary asset with the supply dropping every 15 minutes. So we look at some of the market caps of some of the popular tokens that are on the Flare network. So XFG, 30 million market cap. We've got Flare Fox, 2 million. We've got Focus with a 1 million fully diluted market cap. Poodle Coin with 0.9 million. And Bones Coin with $0.6 million worth, right? So already having a 6-figure treasury, the market cap foundation should be 6 figures, which it is. But I don't believe any of these other assets are actually backed by anything. With Bones, you have that core value of the Earn wallet, and that's only going to be increasing. And this is what I'm talking about here. It's increasing at a very fast rate. You've got it increasing through Block Bonez royalties. That's the Block Bonez collection. We've got the individual trait royalties, so various hats, various torsos very soon, and all the other trait categories that go with that. We've got the trait crate royalties, so that's unopened trait crates before they actually get turned into the actual traits. You've got the sales, the initial sales of the trait crates or the individual traits in the store. We've got special trait, well, the special auction sale. These are one-of-one auctions which happen in FLR and Bones. We've got staking rewards from the actual Earn wallet. We've got a staking partnership with xToads, and we get a portion of their fees which go into the Earn wallet. It's compounded through the Flare airdrops and also the Earn Boost program. So, got 9 different ways, 9 different income streams for the Earn wallet, and I can guarantee you that it far surpasses the rate in which anyone can accumulate Flare just by staking and Flare drops, right? All of these 7 additional revenue streams that feed into the Earn wallet, which essentially raise the floor price of Bones, because all of that Flare within that wallet will be redeemable for Bones. Bones, it also has utility, right? You look at some of the coins here that may not have so much utility, but Bones, you can use them to buy trait crates. You can use them, or they have to be used in the fusion process. They can be used within Enosis farms for delegation rewards. There's no other assets outside the scope of, the Enosis platform that are offering incentives such as this. And you can use them in special trait auctions, which 5 of them are actually specifically in Bones coin. Lots more to come as well. That's just the start of it. How can you accumulate Bones? Well, you can purchase it via the Enosis DEX. You can claim rewards for providing liquidity and putting Bones in the farm. Purchase it via the Earn Boost, and all the FLR that is received for those that buy via the Earn Boost is put into the Earn wallet, which actually, again, increases the value of Bones. At the end of the month, we're actually going to be implementing something where you can actually receive Bones just for holding 1 or more Block Bonez NFTs. And, there's a big, I guess, a good marketing push that people tend to use with staking NFTs, but it's not going to be a staking mechanism, because I don't believe you should lock up your NFTs. I think you should hold that ability to do what you like with it at any time. So there's no lockup. You just claim for what's in your wallet, and it's going to be claimable every second. So backing of Bones asset with FLR gives it a foundational value and an ever-increasing value based on the contents of the Earn wallet. So I'm not sure what it's going to be when the Flare drops, and it's already 6 figures, and I imagine it's going to be substantially more. And we are having a competition here as well. If you are interested, you can just give that a bit of a like and a retweet, and you have a chance to win a trait crate. Again, sticking on the theme with Block Bonez, last one. So we do have this partnership with xToads, and if you didn't already know, xToads, they are an incredible project due to launch the decentralized application which implements rebates. Not just, I guess, with all validators, you receive FLR, right? That is the standard. It takes no novel integrations, right? But with xToads, you get rebates airdrops every single week. You get chances to win xToad NFTs every week. You get a jackpot draw of 5 million rebates every week. And also, you're going to get a chance to win Block Bonez NFTs every single week, and this is going to increase in rarity over time. We're currently in the phase of zombies. This is 2 weeks in, so there's 2 more zombies to give out. Then 4 forests, 4 woods, 4 bones, 4 cybers, and 4 bronze. Now, the bronze is actually pretty high value, I guess, in terms of the rarity and the multiplier for Block Bonez. and spaces are filling up fast for the xToads validators. All you need to do is stake with them and join the xToads Discord and drop Mr. Sifu a message, and he'll make sure that you can get in on the action. Here's the capacity. So there's less, I guess, 12 million left. And this last week was 16 million. But once these fill up, you know, you're going to have to wait until someone's staking reward expires. And I imagine, as I said, as the rarity of these go up, I imagine there will be an increased demand. And also you've got the xToads DApp, which is launching, I believe, next month, where you're going to actually be able to use your S-Ribbits that you can get for free for staking with xToads. Last but not least, we've got the Focus Pass staking goes live. I'm not really sure on how they do this, but it is going live. I've got my eyes peeled on Focus and what they're building. Very intrigued to see how they implement this. So yeah, that's pretty much the news for this week. If you are interested in joining the chat, please do come over to the Flare Community Discord. And if you scroll right to the bottom, we do have the community chinwag right here in the community stage, where we have a good old chat about the weekly news for the next hour or so. Everyone is welcome, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Please do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back next week. I hope to see you in the chat, but if I don't, have yourself a great weekend. Let's thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'm out.